Hey guys, this is Julie Meza, and this is my vlog number 2 over reasons for writing. And for this theme, we had 3 articles that we read. And the first one was Writing to Think Critically. This article really emphasized the idea of teaching writing as a tool for thinking. And when I first read this article, I thought back to some of the assignments that we've had in class, like the choice piece and the small moment, kind of how we've had to narrow in on a specific topic. And the article also talked about how important it is for us to challenge our students' writing and kind of not have them write about the same things or the things that come easy to them, kind of have them think outside the box. It also talked about what we expect from our students and how it's important for us to demonstrate what it is that we're wanting and model for them. It's also important that we assist them and find out how they are taking what we're wanting from them and how they're interpreting it, and that way we can help them along the way if they're having any problems. For our second article, using the writer's notebook. This article I really liked because it gave a lot of different ideas on how to use a notebook. There's not just one way. It can be used in a lot of different ways. And how, too, it's important for us to, to use our students sometimes so that we can get ideas from them. Because, for instance, Javier, he had different ways of how he organized his notebook, and it worked for him. And sometimes having him talk to the other students about it, then they can find maybe that's something that's going to work for them as well. For the last article we had was the role of the teacher in the classroom. And this one really talked about how we need to motivate our students to read, and it was really neat to see how the teacher helped Mark. He was kind of wanting help, but he didn't want to ask, and she kind of had to read in between the lines so that she could figure out what it is that he needed. And she actually was able to motivate him to read, but then in turn, at the end of the article, he was also able to motivate some of his friends to read as well. And I think that that's important. It also talked about how when we're having our students read, we should also read, and that goes back to some stuff that we've discussed in class as well, and in several of the articles where it mentions that we need to model for our students, because that way they know what they're supposed to be doing. But if they see us having fun and us enjoying it, then they're going to want to do it as well. And a lot of the articles had a lot of good and useful techniques, and it showed how, it's not just us going to sit in a classroom and kind of, being in charge. It's going with the students on their level and working with them and making reading and writing and all of the subjects fun for them.